Hi everyone, it's me Leslie here with another video. I'm just making this video because I wanted to share with you all about my experience recently at the grocery store. So I'm not sure if I told you guys, but I've been very lucky and the local grocery store here where I live has taken in my books and they sell them there to the customers. So today I recently just got back home from promoting my books for about an hour and a half. And as you know, I've got 4 books. Well, I just finished my 5th book. I'm waiting for it to come into the mail so I can show you guys. But as you all know, I have 4 positive character books for children. Beautiful Children's Positive Character Coloring Book, Reach for the Stars, All the Beautiful Girls, and A Boy's Guide to Becoming a Gentleman. These books are all on my website, www.positivecharactereducation.com. There you can learn more about me and my mission. And I just finished my book, Just the Way You Are, which talks about puberty and self-acceptance. And it's a really honest book. It teaches children the basics, well, young girls the basics about going through puberty. For example, growing hair, getting a period, and growing breasts, things like that. But it's just like a really simple book, but it kind of lets kids know a little bit about what's going to come. So anyway, I just came from the grocery store promoting my books, and I really like doing it because when I go up there, people are excited to see what I'm doing. Well, some people are excited to see what I'm doing, and others will spark up a conversation with me and talk about how they're excited about what I'm doing because we need more integrity in the world. And a funny thing happened while I was there. A man, he just wanted to take a picture of me, and it was odd. And he said, "Oh, I want to take a picture of you because you've got a book called A Boy's Guide to Becoming a Gentleman and All the Beautiful Girls, and people are really, saying they don't want to be classified as, they don't want to be gender classified," or whatever he was saying. And it was interesting to hear him just seem so angry about it. He was angry about it. I guess he heard something on the news about how a certain community is coming out and saying, we shouldn't call people boys or girls. So he said something like this. And honestly, the world is changing. When I was growing up, it was, boys should be gentlemen, girls should be ladies. But things are changing, and I'm actually really happy that things are changing. And I think that they're changing for the better. I think young children are becoming a little bit more, they're definitely becoming more evolved, and the world's changing. And yes, I named my books All the Beautiful Girls and A Boy's Guide to Becoming a Gentleman, but they're all just positive character books. I wrote them with good intentions, and I wrote them with love in my heart. And essentially, a gentleman and a lady, they're the same things. They're people who are kind or helpful, have integrity. And so that was weird. That guy came up to me and took a picture and said people are going crazy with the way that they don't want to be labeled or whatever. And I don't feel uncomfortable about the title of my books because I think that some of the messages that people are trying to get out there are being a little misconstrued. And, times are changing, and language changes as the world progresses and evolves. And I'm just here just trying to spread a message of integrity regardless of what my books are called. And I think that anybody who takes the time to read my books would see where I'm going with this. But I guess some people, I don't know, like some people, they see me standing promoting my books, and they'll just overshare, and which I guess is fine. But a lot of people will walk by me and say, "Oh, integrity, we need more of that in the world." And they're right, we do. but also it's important to remember that change begins with ourselves. And so even though it might seem like a bleak time in the world right now, I feel very positive about this time. I think that children are being born really they're being born in a different, they're just different. A lot of kids are being born and I've heard stories from parents, and they say my child just refuses to eat meat. And I hear stories from other kids saying, we don't want to read these violent books. And times are changing. I don't know how they're changing, but I do know they're changing, and I think that they're changing for the better. I think that we really can only go up. Well, at least I'm positive about it. What do you guys think? But yes, it was just interesting standing at the grocery store and hearing everybody's stories, and a few people bought the books while I was there, so that was really exciting. And I saw some really cute kids, and the message is definitely just all about having integrity and being a beautiful person from the inside out, regardless of, the title of the books and whether, you think it's going to offend somebody. I think that if people just take the time to read the books, they'll see that it's really got some substance. For example, Beautiful Ladies Are Responsible, and it shows a girl doing her homework. And, we teach what we can, we teach our passion, or we try to accomplish our passion and goals with the knowledge we have at the time. And then as we grow up, we grow and we evolve. Our opinions change. The way we go about things change. And I think that for the most part, a lot of people are open to the evolution of others. So I'm not really worried about what that guy said and him taking that weird picture of me. I don't know what he's planning on doing with it. But, I think it's really important to look at ourselves first for change. I mean, do we want the world to change? I mean, a lot of crazy stuff is going on right now. But I do know that I've got my head on straight, and every day I just work on being a better person for myself and for others. And so I think that that's just the best that we really can do. As long as you're being your best you, or attempting to be your best you with the tools you have today, that's good enough. Be the change that you want to see in the world. And that's what I'm doing. I'm living with integrity, or at least I'm trying to. And I'm living with good character, or at least I'm trying to. Some days I fall flat on my face with the decisions I make. But I do have to live with those decisions. And luckily, I learn from those mistakes, and I make better choices for the next time. And that's the best we can do. We're all just doing what we can with the tools and knowledge that we have at the time, right? And it's called graciousness. Just doing what you can with integrity, or in the integrity that that you have at the time. And if you fall on your face, hopefully you can get up with grace, and others can see a little bit of themselves in you as well, and just kind of just know that we're all here just trying to learn and trying to be better with the tools that we have, or at least that's what I like to think. We do what we can with the tools that we have. When you know better, you do better, to quote Oprah, right? Or to quote Maya Angelou, I'm not sure. I think it's one of the two, right? But beautiful quotes from two beautiful ladies. Okay, guys. So that's my rant for today. I had a great time advertising my books at the grocery store. I hope you guys go to my website, www.positivecharactereducation.com, where you can read more about me, my mission, and what my books are about. They're just beautiful teaching tools for young children, only positive things. Also, I self-publish these books. It's really hard to kind of get noticed and have a publisher come and pick you up. But I self-publish, and I publish through CreateSpace, and they do an amazing job. They look really professional, and you should really, if you're interested in self-publishing, go ahead and consider self-publishing through CreateSpace. I mean, they do a great job, and they have really wonderful and friendly customer service. And I've only had really positive experiences with them. I mean, see, the books look really good. And they offer a really great service. So, also, the books say Wheeler on them. I got married a little while back, and my last name has changed to Fatlin, but right now it's still Wheeler on the back of some of my books, but it'll be changing for the future books. For example, Just the Way You Are is written and illustrated by Leslie Marie Fatland. So it's still me, just with my married name. I've been diligently trying to change my name on a lot of the stuff, a lot of my projects and documents. You guys maybe know how that goes. Anyway, everybody, great to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please go ahead, take a look at my website, and have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. Until next time, bye.